Stop whatever you're doing right now. I need you to listen to me very carefully. You have been studying English for months, maybe years. You know grammar rules. You know vocabulary. You can read English perfectly. But the moment you open your mouth in front of an American, something happens. They look at you differently. They slow down their speech. They repeat themselves. And deep inside, you feel it. That uncomfortable feeling that says, I still don't sound like them. Am I right? Here's the truth nobody tells you. The problem is not your vocabulary. The problem is not your grammar. The real problem is you sound like a dictionary. And Americans don't talk like dictionaries. They talk like humans. Today, in this one video, I am going to give you 3 specific words. Just 3 words. That when you add them into your daily English conversation, Americans will stop treating you like a foreigner. They will stop slowing down for you. They will just talk to you normally, naturally, like one of their own. And I promise you, word number 3 is going to completely blow your mind, because I have been teaching English for years, and 90% of teachers never mention this word, ever. So do not click away. Do not skip ahead. Watch this entire video, because every single second has something valuable for you. Are you ready? Let's go. Smile. Relaxed energy. Like talking to a friend. Word number 1, and this one is going to feel so good once you start using it. The word is totally. Now I know what you're thinking. Olivia, I already know that word. But do you actually use it? Because there is a massive difference between knowing a word and owning a word. Let me show you what I mean. Imagine your American coworker says, "Hey, should we grab coffee after this meeting?" Most English learners say, "Yes, I agree. That's a good idea." A native speaker says, "Totally." You hear the difference? One sounds like a homework assignment. The other sounds like a real human being. Now let's go deeper. Because totally is not just a yes word. Americans use it in 4 completely different ways. And once you understand all 4, you will sound incredibly natural. Way 1, as agreement. Do you think she was right? Totally. Short. Confident. No extra words needed. Way 2. As emphasis. That movie was totally worth watching. I totally forgot about that meeting. Here. Totally means completely, or absolutely, but it sounds 10 times more casual and friendly. Way 3, as surprise. She quit her job yesterday. Totally? With a rising tone. It means, really? No way. Americans do this all the time. Way 4, as comfort. I feel bad for being late. Totally fine. Don't worry about it. This is how Americans make each other feel comfortable. Now here is your practice moment. And I want you to actually say this out loud. Don't just read it. Say it. Totally. That makes total sense. I totally forgot. But totally. Let's do it. Say it again. Faster this time. Feel how natural it sounds. That is word number 1. And you now know it better than 80% of English learners out there. But here's the thing. Word number 2 is even more powerful. Because this next word doesn't just make you sound natural. It makes Americans actually trust you. And in real life, trust is everything. Lean slightly forward. Lower your tone a little, like sharing something important. Word, this is my personal favorite. The word is honestly. And I don't mean using it as a simple adverb. I mean using it the way Americans actually use it. As a conversation opener, as an emotional signal, as a trust builder. Here's what I mean. When an American starts a sentence with honestly, your brain automatically pays more attention. Why? Because your subconscious hears it as, this person is about to tell me something real, something genuine, something from the heart. Watch how this works. Without honestly, I think that was a bad decision. with honestly. Honestly, I think that was a bad decision. Same words, completely different feeling. The second one sounds mature, confident, human. Let me give you 5 real situations where Americans use honestly every single day. Situation 1, giving an opinion. Honestly, that restaurant wasn't as good as everyone said. You sound real, not robotic. Situation 2, admitting something. Honestly, I have no idea what's going on. Americans love this. It shows self-awareness. Situation 3, giving a compliment. Honestly, you did an amazing job today. This hits so much harder than just good job. Situation 4, disagreeing politely. Honestly, I see it a little differently. This is how Americans disagree without starting a fight. Situation 5, starting a difficult conversation. Honestly, we need to talk about this. Serious, calm, respected. Now here is something very important I want you to understand. When you, word number 3, the word that changed everything for my students. The word that nobody teaches. The word is literally. Now before you say, I know that word, stop, because you know the dictionary meaning of literally. But do you know how Americans actually use it in real life? Because it is completely different, and it is absolutely everywhere. Technically, literally means something actually happened. For real, not figuratively. I literally ran 10 miles today. Meaning, it actually happened. But Americans have taken this word to a completely different level. They use it for dramatic effect, for emotion, for emphasis, for storytelling, and sometimes for pure comedy. Listen to these real examples. Example 1, excitement. That concert was literally the best night of my life. Did their entire life flash before them? No, but literally makes the emotion feel big and real. Example 2, frustration. I literally cannot deal with this right now. This is how Americans express stress without being aggressive. Example 3, disbelief. She literally showed up 2 hours late and said nothing. Literally here adds drama. It makes the story more engaging. Example 4, happiness. I am literally so happy right now I could cry. Emotional, authentic, relatable. Example 5, everyday conversation. I literally just got here. / that's literally so funny. / I literally have no idea. You see the pattern? Literally is the word Americans use when they want their words to feel alive, when they want you to feel what they're feeling, not just hear what they're saying. And here's the secret that makes this word so powerful for you as an English learner. When you use literally naturally, Americans laugh with you. They relate to you. Because you're not just speaking English anymore. You're speaking American emotion. Now combine all 3 words. Say this sentence out loud. Go. Honestly, that was literally the best class I've totally ever taken. Read it again. Say it faster. Feel it. That is how Americans talk. And now, that is how you talk. You have just unlocked something that most English learners spend years trying to find. And you found it in one video. Section 5, Close Plus CTA, 6:30 to 7:15. Calm, warm, direct eye contact, like ending a conversation with a friend. So let's recap what you learned today. Word 1, totally. Use it to agree, emphasize, comfort, and express surprise. It makes you sound relaxed and real. Word 2, honestly. Use it to open conversations, share opinions, and build trust. It makes Americans feel like you're being genuine with them. Word 3, literally. Use it to add emotion, drama, and energy to everything you say. It makes Americans feel what you feel. 3 words. That's it. But used consistently, every single day, these 3 words will slowly but surely transform how Americans hear you, how they respond to you, how they remember you. Now here is your homework. and I'm serious about this. Today, in any English conversation you have, in any text you send, in any comment you write, use at least one of these 3 words. Just one. And notice how it feels. Then come back here and tell me in the comments. Which word did you use? How did it feel? I read every single comment. Every one. And I will personally reply to yours. If this video gave you value, and I genuinely believe it did, please subscribe to Olivia English Hub. Hit that bell icon so you never miss a lesson. Because every single week, I bring you real English. Not textbook English. Not classroom English. The English that actually works in the real world with real Americans. I will see you in the next video. And until then, keep practicing, keep showing up, and remember, fluency is not a destination. It is a daily decision. See you soon.